G'day everyone and welcome to the November 2023 edition of Australian Model Railway News. We're going to go through all the news announcements and updates that have happened throughout the month. As well as that, we'll take a look at all the currently announced exhibitions for the remainder of this year and of course throughout 2024. Australian Model Railway News and other videos on this channel are made possible by the Patreons on Patreon. And welcome to the new members this month. And if you are interested in joining the community, there is more information in the description below. As well as the Scale Model Supply, who make excellent paint and modelling accessories. The news is also supported by Trackside Models, who produce high quality buildings and accessories in scale format at reasonable prices. And ABR Model Works, who provide easy to build structures and modular baseboards. And of course, if you are new here, don't forget to be subscribed so you can keep up to date with all the videos that I have coming out pretty frequently. And of course, we are trying to get to 10,000 subscribers before January 1st in 2024. So if you haven't already, don't forget to be subscribed. Anyway, kicking off the news this month is Trackside Models, who will be releasing a couple of new kits this month and are currently working on a third to be released next month, which are the HO Scale Federation Cottage priced at $34.95 and the N Scale 10 Under Goods Shed at the cost of $31.95. As well as that, they are currently working on an N Scale version of the Federation Cottage to be released in December. So keep an eye on their social media and website for more. Modelers Warehouse have said that the Queensland Rail L-Series Lander cars are due to be released this month. To begin with, these kits will be available in 8 car sets, replicating the spirit of the Outback, with an additional 3 car add-on set. These will be available in HO 3.5 and standard HO. The 8 car set includes 1 QPPB, 1 LAR crew car, 2 LAR sleeping carriages, 2 LDC carriages, and 1 LAL LBL standard carriage, and 1 end of train carriage. The 3 car add-on will include 1 LAR crew car, 1 LAR sleeper, and 1 LDC carriage. This kit contains bodies, underframes, bogies, axles, screws, couplers, decals, concertinas, and clear window strips. Pre-order sale pricing for these for the 8 car kit is $552, which will increase to $599 on the 1st of January 2024, or the 8 car kit with the 3 car add-on at $759, which will also increase to $823. You can pre-order these directly from their website, and once they're ready to go, an email with tracking information will be provided to you when your order has been shipped. Kieran Models are currently working on Powerline New South Wales Railway's NGBA grain hoppers. This kit is being developed to convert the NGBA to an NGMA grain hopper with a full metal walkway. The kit is planned to become available in early to mid-January. The kit converts the existing Powerline Models NGBA grain hoppers, which is truly a great model, into an NGMA or an NGMF, with the addition of an etched all-round metal walkway, ladder handrails, 3D printed resin supports, and a drilling jig as well as decals. They're hoping to keep the cost around about $20, but they will let us know closer to release. The full instructions will be on the Kieran Models website when they are ready for sale. The kit will come with 4 nickel silver etchers, the metal walkway, an etched metal drilling rig, plates at the end handrails, and the etched handrails. News from Lyndons Trains this month. Victorian Railways HD departmental wagon in N scale, as well as the Victorian Railways I and IA Tommy Bent reinforced side kits. These are both N scale and are highly detailed 3D prints with spoked and metal tread axles already fitted. All you have to do is simply clean up the model and add the detail parts, paint and apply decals. And these are priced at $40. He also now has the VR BMX1 or BB22 featuring smooth, clean rivet detail, complete with bogies, decals, etched brass and detail parts. As well as that, Lyndon also has a new HO scale shop kit, which was released during the month, with all parts 3D printed in high detail resin. Lastly, in early 2024, he will have N-Scale South Australian ALGX boxcar kits. These are a one-piece 3D printed body with bogies and decals for Australian National Railways, Australian National, and Genesee and Wyoming. From Argyle LOCO Works, to coincide with the Puffing Billy Railway's 120th birthday celebration, Argyle LOCO Works is producing a limited production of the first of the Baldwins delivered to the Victorian Railways, Locomotive 1A. It will be an exact replica as delivered from Philadelphia. 1A was the first of the Australian Baldwins and was delivered in a light ivy green and gold. This was a Baldwin stock export livery of a single green finish lined with gold and red shadow line. The green paint finish was used extensively on the Locomotive, including the chassis bar frames and cranks. It was also delivered in the American body style with clamped smokebox door, wooden pilot or cowcatcher, and chopper couplings. Later in service life, the locos were modified to suit domestic service requirements. This limited production model is offered along with the rerun of other NA models as seen in today's body styles and 3 preservation liveries. These models are 1/19th scale or G scale, and the power is live steam or electric. Delivery is planned for mid next year with a price tag of $4,290 for the electric and $4,720 for the live steam version. TrainGirl has released a new kit, the Australian Traffic Management. Set the scene with this traffic control pack, perfect for adding extra detail to your layout. The kit does require some paint and assembly, and is only available in HO. The pack includes 16 traffic cones, pre-painted in fluorescent orange, 8 traffic boards, also pre-painted in fluorescent orange, 2 traffic controllers which are unpainted, 2 prepare to stop, 2 road stands, 2 stop too slow, and 2 poles. Parts are 3D printed resin. This pack does require some painting and some assembly, but it would make a nice afternoon project to add that little extra detail to your layout or diorama. And these are available right now on the TrainGirl's new website, thetraingirl.com.au, alongside all of her other products. The price on these is ticketed at $40. Along the track models now have Victorian Railways 10,000 gallon corrugated iron water tanks on a wooden platform, priced at $40 plus postage. These water tanks were found throughout Victoria and were used to service steam locomotives. The kit dimensions in HO are 68mm wide, 68mm deep, and 90mm high approximately. The kit is 3D printed in PLA plastic, so you can use super glue, polystyrene cement, or PVA to put it together, although some finishing parts may be required. To order one, just email them at alongthetrackmodels@gmail.com. As of the 15th of November, Ixion Models have received their first documents in the booking process that will see the shipment of their HO scale Victorian Railways LF and MF bogie stock wagons allocated to a container ship for sea freighting to Australia. This means that the production run is complete, and the 6,000 models are boxed, crated, wrapped on pallets, and ready for departure. The shipment weighs just shy of 1 tonne and occupies the space of 9.75 cubic metres. Casula Hobbies have announced their next passenger car project, the New South Wales HCX and CX. The CX Composite Express Lavatory Car with 2 roof styles, mansard and elliptical, with 3 different colour options, plus the Weigh & Works cream, as well as 2 HCX Express Lavatory Composite Brake Van, also with 2 roof options. They have online pre-orders now available at the price of $125, which will increase to $150 after delivery, which is scheduled for June 2024. And if online pre-ordering isn't for you, you can call the store to organise a pre-order. Kandu have a couple of new South Australian 3D printed kits with the SAR Web Automatic Column. This is a resin printed 2-piece kit, and minimal assembly is required, and the launch price is $8. As well as that, the Australian National Big John AHJL Coke Hopper at $50 each. This kit includes the Big John and AN AHJL decal. The body is a single piece resin printed part, with just the handbrake mask needing to be applied to the end opposite the air tank. Some minor work is needed to clean up the model due to artifacts being left behind from the 3D printing supports. Loads for this massive wagon are currently being worked on and will be available soon. But if you are interested in picking one up now, they are available on the Kandu Workshops.au website. Sprit Design recently released 11 new products with more to come, and that was covered in last month's news. Although they added that several brass kits have now been updated to 3D printed versions, which will allow more builders to easily complete their rosters, as the 3D prints are one-piece bodies with only a few components to glue on. This has allowed 6 versions of the Victorian Railways T-Class, including T413, the dynamic braked unit, and of course the Y-Class. They've also developed dummy units, so all of the above will be available with running chassis. So if you can't find a mech or can't convert one of these kits, this will allow you to expand your roster with little effort and reduced financial investment. The dummy versions of the T's and Y's will be compatible with DC and DC systems that you have, and these will be available before Christmas. They are currently printing bodies and laser cutting other parts needed to complete these kits. Victorian Railways 3D Models now have 5 new VR station buildings. These 3D printed Victorian Railways station buildings are now available at hobbyshop.com.au. The Victorian Railways station buildings are layout ready. And there are 5 different versions that are 3D printed, with some hand-painted parts and are hand-assembled. 3 versions have bay windows for signal levers, and 1 version also has a milk storage shed. All versions include track and road verandas, and fine details such as weatherboards, sheets of weathered corrugated iron with nail heads, wall vents, panel doors, and a removable door. But please note that these take about 2 weeks to print, paint, and deliver, so when ordering, please be patient. WestOz models are back. As Auscision have now released their N-scale NR classes, they need something to haul behind the Indian Pacific and GAN locos. So this is where John Rumming's Indian Pacific and GAN sets come in. These 3D printed models will fill the void between just having the loco and having a running loco set. There are currently about 30 of these sets running around Australia, with the first international set going to Germany the other week. These are sold in a pack of 13, with 12 carriages and 1 car wagon. Each one will have green max metal wheel bogies, knuckle couplers, and will be in, well, ready to run sets. Each set will include 1 baggage car, 1 power car, 1 lounge car, 1 dining car, a cafeteria, 2 first-class twinettes, 2 first-class roomettes, and 3 economy roomettes. This will also include 1 car trailer, which is filament printed with 3 random coloured cars. But please note that John can only print them as required, and have no more than 2 or 4 spare at any one time. However, people can be put on a list and he will contact you when the orders are ready. They will also come with decals and banner options of the original Indian Pacific, Mark II Indian Pacific, original GAN, Mark II GAN, and the basic Railways of Australia. These are waterslide decals that are put onto 3D printed banner sides, and then attached to the wagon by the user. The current cost as of the start of December is $550 plus $20 for express postage. They added, however, that they only do about 6 sets a month, so it's not a mass full production run. These are all made in Western Australia, and they will be all silver with no yellow or red stripes. So if anyone wants to be put on the list for future sets as he does them, please contact him through his website, westozrail.epizy.com. Paul at Paul's 3D has a couple of new models. These are Victorian Railways 40-foot RKNX flat wagons. This is an ELX wagon that was cut down to make flat wagons and is still in use today on the steel trains. With this kit, he's also supplying his first freight bogie 3D printed frames, but you will still have to provide the 25mm axle length wheels to go on the wagon, and they're priced at $20. To go along with the RKNX flat wagon, he's also printing steel coil containers to go with them. The containers are printed in yellow filament to assist with painting in the current yellow colours. The price for these is $15 for a pack of 2. The next model is the steel grain silo. These can be seen throughout Victoria, and this model comes with the sidewalls and lid. The silos are 3D drawn in a way that a number of rings can be customised for different heights. The model with 10 rings is 201mm high for the walls plus the lid, and it has a diameter of 150mm. The 10-ring silo is priced at $75, although custom sizes are available on request. Also this month, Paul thought he'd let everyone know about a group of models that he made last year but never officially released them. These are the Victorian Railways, AW, BW and ABW wagons. And to go with them, he's also included the CW wagon. But please note, these are now printed on the Bamboo Lab P1S 3D printers and are very nice prints. The AW, BW, ABW and CW wagons are made with a one-piece body, however they have separate connection pieces to the next carriage, in case the modeler would like to use moving versions to connect the carriage. The kits come with an underframe, however the modeler will need to supply the W-car bogies that you can get from Steam Era, along with the Queen's Post and fishing lines for the wires. The AW, BW and ABW kits also come with interior to suit the models. These photos show painted versions that were made by the fantastic modeler Andrew, and please note that this print was off his old printer and now the prints have vastly improved. These kits are available at $40 each. Haskell Models has given us a quick update on their much delayed Owen 30 NBH Puffing Billy coaches. Now they have the first test shots of new parts. They added that some changes need to be made to the molds, but this is normal and nothing to panic about. They are looking at around March or April next year, before these are actually finished and available. They said that these are about as complicated as their rolling stock gets. For example, roof bracing, different coloured door handles, with multiple wall colours even on the inside. CGL Models have given us an update on the 1460 and 1502 classes. They said that SDS Models have been advised by their factory that the 1460 and the 1502 class models in DC configuration will be leaving China very soon. If all goes to plan, they are now anticipating the arrival of the 1460 and 1502 DC locos in HO N3.5 and HO by the end of December. However, the DCC models will follow in a separate shipment, likely in early 2024. They said that work had been progressing on the 1620s, as well as the other two English electric locomotive models in this project, the Tasmanian Railways Y-Class and the West Australian F. The pre-order price for these actually ended on November 30th. So they said as further information comes to hand on the 1620 delivery, it will be posted on their website. From SDS, it appears that the remaining 80 ones have arrived, but only the DC models, so hopefully the DCC sound models arrive soon, although a number of them seem to have sold out from retailers. During the month, a technical slip-up saw the Auscision N-Class page get updated, and it was swiftly taken down. It did show a number of new numbers and liveries, however I reached out to them and this was the answer I was offered. There is no official announcement on these yet, and they haven't started on the rerun, and they may plan to do so in 2025. So at least we've had a little update on this much anticipated rerun. However, during the month, Auscision HO scale MGFH flower hopper painted samples arrived. They added that pre-orders are still open and they are expecting delivery in early 2024. As well as that, we also saw samples of the HO scale flexi van wagons and trailer painted samples. Both of these are still available for pre-order, but they did say that both of them will end in early 2024 when models are expected to be shipped. Lastly, they said that the HO scale CHS coal hoppers and BGVF grain hoppers are currently on the water and are expected to arrive in early December. Adding that these models were actually ready to be shipped in April, but had to be held back as it was discovered that right at the last minute that the super detailed multi-piece bogies were designed for this model were just too detailed and fragile for HO scale. And they ended up scrapping all of the bogies on the production models and completely redesigned the bogie for better running performance and reliability. An additional expense they didn't really want, but it was something they had to do so every customer has a perfect running model. So that's all for news and announcements from the manufacturers. Of course, we are now at the pointy end of 2023, so I do wonder what announcements we'll get before the end of 2024 regarding, well, releases for 2024. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, let's take a look at all the currently announced exhibitions for the remainder of 2023 and all the way through 2024. On Saturday and Sunday, the 2nd and 3rd of December, the Model Railway and Hobby Show will be happening at the St John's Anglican Church, Church Street, Salisbury, South Australia. In Melbourne on Saturday the 9th of December, the All Hobbies Swap Meet will be holding a mega swap meet at the Sandown Racecourse. To kick off 2024, the first model train show of the year will be the Warrnambool Model Train Show in Victoria on January 13th and 14th. On January the 6th and 7th, the Coffs Coast Railroad Modelers will be holding their annual model railway exhibition in Coffs Harbour, New South Wales. That will be followed by the Phillip Island Model Train Show on January 20th and 21st, also in Victoria. In Victoria, the Keiran Model Railway Club and Men's Shed will be holding their 49th annual model railway exhibition at the Geelong West Town Hall on January 27th and 28th. The Grampians Model Railroaders will hold a model railway show at their club rooms at the Store Railway Goods Shed in Victoria on Saturday the 17th and Sunday the 18th of February. On the 2nd and 3rd of March, the North Shore Railway Modelers will be holding their annual exhibition at the Forestville Memorial Halls in Sydney. The Logan and District Model Railway Club in Queensland will be holding an open day on the 3rd of March. Over the Labour Day long weekend in Melbourne, the biannual Newport Railway Workshops Open Day will be on again, and not just featuring 1-to-1 scale trains this year, we'll also have model railways, so stay tuned for more information. On March 9 in Sydney, the SCRMA seminar about the Sydney Electric Railways will be on again on March 9. The Macedon Rangers Model Railway Club will hold the Model Railway Craft and Hobby exhibition on the March Labour Day weekend in Kyneton, Victoria. In Melbourne on the 16th and 17th of March, the Train and Hobby Show will be on again at Sandown Racecourse. The The Canberra Model Train Show will be happening on the 23rd and 24th of March at the UC High School, Keiran. The 2024 Easter Model Train Show will be happening on March 30th and 31st at the Community Bank Stadium, Diamond Creek, just out of Melbourne, and I hope to see lots of you there. The Gold Coast Model Railway Club will hold an open day on April 6 at their club rooms in Argyle. The National N-Scale Convention will be happening in Wangaratta, Victoria from May 31st to June 2nd, with tickets now available. The dates have now been confirmed for the 2024 AMRA West Australia exhibition as June 22nd and 23rd in 2024 at the Claremont Showgrounds in the Silver Jubilee Pavilion. A not to be missed event is the Rose Hill exhibition happening on the 4th and 5th of May in 2024 in Sydney. This is, as I always say, if you're going to attend one exhibition a year, it's definitely the Rose Hill exhibition. In Queensland, on the 4th and 5th of May, the 46th annual Brisbane Model Train Show will be happening at the Brisbane Showgrounds. Over the 18th and 19th of May, the Murray Railway Models will be holding their annual Model Railway exhibition in Albury, New South Wales. In Adelaide, South Australia, the Adelaide Model Railway exhibition will be back on again over the King's birthday long weekend. The Logan and District Model Railway Club will be holding an open day on the 27th of October. So there we go, that's all the currently announced exhibitions, conventions and open days happening for, well, the remainder of 2023 and 2024. Of course, as always, if you are in a model railway club and you're having an event, please reach out to me and I will more than happily add it to the news so we can get as many people to your event and make it a great success. Now, last month I was giving away a book, Model Railway Weathered Wonders by Philip Overton, and congratulations to the winner here. Now, I've sent you an email and, well, please get in touch if you haven't already. Now, if you are after a copy of this book, and of course Philip's other wonderful books, they are available from a majority of Australian model railway and hobby stores. There are links to which ones it is stocked in on his website. This month's giveaway is a kit. It is Lee's General Store from ABR Model Works. If you are interested in winning this, of course, you do have to head over to my website. There is a competitions tab. You just fill that one out and there will be a question that you have to answer. And then, well, the winner will be announced in, well, it will now be the first episode of 2024, which of course will come out on January 1st. So good luck. So there we go. That's all for news announcements and updates and all the good stuff in Australian model railway world. Anyway, as this is the last episode before next year, I hope you all have a fantastic and safe holidays. And thank you all so much for supporting the channel throughout 2023. And I can't wait to get into 2024, where hopefully, well, I can bring you even more videos and layout tours and things like that. And yeah, if you are interested in getting early access to videos, don't forget you can check out my Patreon, which I will have linked in the description below, as well as everything else that I have talked about in this episode. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Hooroo!